Morning, or lunchtime, afternoon. See, this is Nita with the Timepiece Garden, and Panda's already up the hill. And I'm back in the shed again today. The goal for today is to take the bracings off that I put on here when I was using this as a ladder, because I didn't have my ladder here yet, so I could clear the junk that was off of the loft off. Did that a while ago. I've just not taken them down, but it's time to take them down. And then from there, I'm going to use my staple gun and start installing the insulation there. I'll stop whenever I feel like stopping. It's a cool 41 degrees outside, so it's chilly. But I'm in the shed. I'm not in the wind, so I'm not as cold as I would be outside. But once I hit my limit, I'll be done. So anyway, let me get started. Take down my makeshift ladder and start insulating. All right, I'll see you in a few. Alrighty, so got all the makeshift ladder down, and I've started to put the installation in there, or the insulation in there. Now again, this is not homeowner type stuff. Nobody lives out here. So it's recommended for your house that you actually put like a thing of fiberglass and then the foil. And this is foil, bubble wrap foil is the easiest way to say that. I don't remember what it's called. Reflective insulation. Yeah, okay, again, I'm not living in here. So what I'm looking at is trying to maintain some cool or some heat in here. This happens to be the south facing wall. Puts the heat in the building. So I'm just going to see. It's either going to work or not. Because again, once this is up, and then I've got 1x4 wall going in here. So it should help with the insulation and keep it cooler or warmer depending upon the season. And then from there, what I've done is it's wrapped around the pole. And there's just some staples in. And the instructions even say that many staples are not going to hurt the reflective ability of it. And then it lays across. And then it's stapled again and around the next pole. And the next piece you put in, you overlap, and then you'll probably put a staple here so you don't, have a gap here where heat or cool air can come in. So overall, it's going in relatively easy. What I did is I made sure I rolled out enough with some extra, and then used a clamp here to just kind of clamp it to a wall so I could get myself started. And you can see down on this side where I've got extra hang in, but there's another clamp down there, clamping it to the wall at the right height. So I can just continue with the fit it in. Fit it in, square it up so it's square in the corner of the round. And then put the staple in it, work my way down the pole, and then, go to the next one. So that's what it looks like when it's done. So stapled and flat up against the wall. All right, let me go on and get busy, and I'll talk to you in a few. Alrighty then, this is how much one roll does. This is roughly a 10-foot wall. I got the full row across the bottom, and it's 4 feet by 25 feet was the size of the roll, and then half the wall there, And if you wonder why it didn't go all the way across on both sides, it's because I wrapped all my 2x4s, which would make up the difference for not finishing the wall, which is fine, because you can tell up at this one here, I've got to cut to get around it, so on down the line, it's going to be easier to do this area here under the loft separately. And then what I did, just for, giggles for me, is I went ahead and put my first board in across the bottom. You can see where I'm going to seal it off, what the 1x4s look like. The nicks and dents and whatever else in it from where it used to be part of a crate are still all going to be in there. Give it some character. But I'll end up sealing it, and I'll have a wood wall. Having said all of that, I don't have the right size nails. The ones I have are way too long for the 1x4s, and then try and get them into the 4x4 panels there. They don't need to be, I don't need a 3-inch nail, and that's what I've got out here. I didn't realize I didn't have a smaller nail. 2-inch nail or 1.5 inches will be more than enough to get 1x4s in the wall. And then what I figured was I was going to put it into all three, a large and then a medium and then a small, because that way it forces me to make sure that I've got that pattern going where I don't have the seams lining up. Don't want to do this side yet because my stairs are going to come out to here, out to this pole, and I got to make sure there's enough room, in this area once I build them. I don't know, I keep saying stairs, and it's not quite stairs, it's more of a loft ladder, but stairs is just easier for me to say. And again, you'll see it when the wood get, the actual 2x12x12s get here, how I'm going to make that work. Yeah, but it's pretty good. I don't know if you can hear it. It started to rain. It's my skylight. It's cold rain. Temperature's going down. The storm was supposed to bring the rain, so Panda's come in twice looking at me. Mom, are we going in the house now? It's raining. I did bring my umbrella out here with me because I knew it was supposed to rain. I wasn't sure what time I was going to get done. And yeah, now that there's a quick break, I need to quit talking and finish packing up what I'm taking back to the house and close it up for the day. So yeah, I got all kinds of wood piled on this side. All my small pieces, just everything. That way when the 2x12x12s come in, they go on this side. I'm building the stairs or the loft ladder on this side. And once the loft ladder's in place, then everything just kind of happens. The loft ladder gets into place. I figure out where I want the desk, how high I want the bench, because this is too high. Even the stuff that I've been cutting right now, you can kind of see sawdust on the pieces of wood right here. I'm cutting over here. This is what I'm working on, and it's too low. But the desk that's in here is too high. So anyway, I have to rebuild the desk, move it from that side to this side, and then build the cubby holes. Continue to seal this off, and then that way I can start, leaving the tools in here and leaving the nails and the screws and making this the actual workshop. Can't wait, truly. I'm excited that it's coming together, slowly but surely. All right, I'm out here. It's starting to rain again, so I'll talk to you soon.